Oh boy. This thing gonna let me do this? Well, I don't know if anybody's out there trying to do this in all sorts of different ways,
Oh, did you like yourself?
but yeah, I don't know if I like myself or not. Um, but we are about to bottle up do some labeling, and so here we go. This is what we're labeling tonight. We have some syrup bottles. I don't know why it's got me in selfie mode. Let me see if I can pop this around for you. There you go. So we've got these syrup bottles that we are going to be putting labels on, and the missus got some new new stickers, some labels for us. So we're going to be putting these on some bottles. I got about 10 bottles that I'll be labeling up here in a little bit, and trying to trying to work this off of pads and screens and everything. And so I got the oldest with me, and we're going to get this done. So thought I would go live. Somebody might want to hang out. Someone might not want to hang out. So we're down in the basement. We'll see how well the screen comes across. So here we go. You want to work that a little bit. So in the past, and I'll probably make a short little clip on this later, but in the past, we would just put it in mason jars, and our labeling literally was just the year.
Merry Christmas.
And we, hey, old camp, I got some stuff coming your way. And so one of the labels that I am required to do now, I don't know if you guys can see this, is this says produced in a facility not inspected by basically by the Michigan Department of Agriculture. So I'm supposed to put these on the back sides of the bottles, basically saying I'm not inspected by anybody. Kind of one of old camp's disclaimers there, you know. I'm not an expert at all, so you just trust me, and that's about it. Hey, is that Dave over there? And so then we've got our nice little label. I'll try and make it level. And that's what that product's looking at. So that's what we're doing tonight. I've got a little bit of footage that I'm going to try to update, and a little bit of editing. I'm trying to be a weekend warrior and you know, put together a couple videos, and I've got a few bottles of syrup here that got just a few bottles of syrup that I'm trying to get put together and basically raise some funds so that I can buy my bottles and filters and whatnot for the next season. Kind of a weird thing. I've not done this live thing but once, and it was a complete failure because I was outside, and so I don't honestly know how far delayed the words are. Hey, old camp, you got that drone in the air yet? I am very interested to see how that flies. I looked it up and looked at the price of that gift you received, and that's a little bit closer to my price range. And so I'm very interested in how that flies and how the picture looks and how stable it is. And so I'm kind of waiting on you, buddy. Yeah, I'd be a bit scared too. Um, I'm sure those things kind of will take off in the wind if you're not careful, and I'm sure you get some mighty big gust winds. I see green dreams there. Um, Congrats on going over that 1,000 mark. That's a pretty neat thing. Um, I think that I'm probably at the rate that I'm moving, I am probably right around 6 months from hitting that 1,000 mark. And so, that's
We hit 699 today.
yeah, we're at the 699 mark right now. So, um, I'm having fun, and that's about all I can hope for. And I've had some pretty good movement since we did that last little collaboration, and that Heat in the Home collaboration, and that's about all I can hope for. I think if I've said it once before that if I was at 50,000 subs or 150,000 subs, I think that it would be a little bit sickening. And so, boy, um, well, Green Dream, very interested in some of your projects that, especially some of the solar stuff you do here in Michigan. Being Southwest Michigan, we get so much cloud coverage from Lake Michigan that I think we get like 60% of our time we actually get sunlight, and so it's not very bright, and we will receive, especially right where I'm at, we have to be prepared for about 180 inches of snow a year. So, and so that's and so when I was looking at Oldcamp's latest carport creation, that I think I don't know what I would do with a flat roof, because we have to really build them up to be strong enough. Green Dream, were you from Michigan or Wisconsin at one time? It's got its advantages though, because we super cold for us might be, we might have a couple days that are -10, but when we have -10, we've got so much snow that ground rarely freezes much more than 3 feet down. Milwaukee, yeah, that's it's just across the lake there, isn't it? So, hey guys, I don't know if you guys have any presence at all on Facebook. I finally established a Facebook page. If you go to YB Family Farm, and I figured that was using that messenger was a good way to communicate a little bit. YouTube, kind of hard to send more private messages through YouTube, and so a lot of times you can use that Facebook Messenger, and that's a bit more private. And so I set that up. thinking that I might possibly part with one of those cutting boards as part of a giveaway. Maybe I can raise a few subs that way. Can't imagine someone from Arkansas or something would be interested in Michigan cutting board, but if they wanted to enter, I would send it their way. So that's what we're doing tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit, but I'm not an hour long type of guy. I'm going to put these labels on. I've got some emails to send, and this will be a nice little money maker to prepare us for the next syrup season. So yeah, so thanks for spending your little bit of your evening with us. It's kind of a weird thing here. Just trying to figure out how this works. Is this worth sitting down with people? You know, basically I'm in my basement, and the basement is probably the most lit room in my house. Being a basement, we got one little tiny window up here. I don't know if you could see that, and that's it. And so my wife, you know, she said, hey, I'd like it to be light, and so I did that with, you know, we did the drop ceiling, and then those are LED drop lights, and they do a good job. And so I wanted to make sure I have a good enough reception to do this down here. So I enjoy the live things. Sometimes it's a little weird. Sam, will you check and see if there's a cat on the other side of that door? And so, kitty. So, have a good night, guys. We'll take. Looking forward to hearing some more from you. So, bye, and take care. Look for tomorrow 7 a.m. Eastern time. I got a little film coming your way. So, bye, guys.